Today I would like to talk about Apex Legends and my love and hate relationship with the game so far. Apex Legends is a battle royale first-person shooter game where the objective is to be the last squad standing. As a regular battle royale, the map area reduces in size, becoming smaller and smaller by forcing enemies to be brought together to a closed space while they fight for their life. You also start with no loot, and the game has an effective ping system for squad communication. You can ping loot boxes, enemies, and areas you want to focus, and you can do all that without using a microphone, just with mouse clicks. Your character is what they call a legend, and that's where the name Apex Legends comes from. Each legend has the ability of using a passive, tactical, and ultimate ability. There are three main categories for those, which are discovery, defense, and attack. And it's hard to become the champion of the arena if squad members do not use these abilities accordingly and, mostly important, in a strategic manner. Apex Legends is definitely a team game. From the battle royales I've played so far, it is the one that requires most teamwork, where solo attacking a full squad gives you almost 100% chances of dying. If you shoot without the intention to kill, chances of dying are also very high because you end up revealing your position for other squads that can flank behind you. Although positioning and aiming are relevant for winning, in Apex Legends one of the most important things is knowing the right time to retreat and the right time to attack, which by the way is ideal when enemies are weakened from previous battles. But it may be too late if you wait too much, since the winners from this battle can now be stronger due to the loot they acquired from the players they defeated. You can see the science in that. That timing gives a magical gameplay that becomes very enjoyable when playing together with friends that also share the same strategy. And that's why it is very frustrating to play with random people that just wants to increase their frag counts, not looking towards winning the battle. Now that I gave you a basic understanding about how the game operates, it's time to talk about things I most like by far. The better highlight for me is the game speed. Characters move fast and footwork is very important. There are details like jump slide, wall jump, slide jump, and many others that combined together give you a small increase in speed but a very big advantage in the game. All that provides a very fast-paced arcade experience, which at least for me is very enjoyable. Unfortunately, the game also has heavy downsides, especially regarding basic things that other games had solved years and years ago. The main downside in Apex Legends for me are the bugs that developers simply seem not to recognize. Every other time I have connection failure on servers, and when I can log in, I am bloated with prediction errors, latency, and a very poor netcode. I have a friend, for example, who wasn't able to play because of blue screens of death, and in fact, if you go to Twitter right now and search for Apex Legends issues, you will be surprised with the amount of stuff right there. Ridiculous bugs like not being able to see players' banners and not being able to equip a grenade are also very annoying. I don't like blaming the platform for playing bad, but in some cases it's very clear that I have died simply because of bugs in the game, like knocking down an enemy and having that enemy killing me back because he was able to equip a weapon while knocked down. Not to mention the number of cheaters in the platform. According to the internet references and portals, Apex Legends has a cheating problem. Players want Electronic Arts to act, and they are failing to do so. If EA wants Apex Legends to be a game that is taken seriously in the gaming community with championships and expensive marketing campaigns, it is better for them to start working on these tiny but very annoying issues. These bugs are interfering in the gameplay, and they are interfering in a bad way, which is simply unsustainable to keep playing it professionally. I'm afraid that failing to fix these issues will make the game disappear in long term, especially with the ocean of other games available that are released over time. Every time I see a new game being released like COD Warzone or Valorant, the thinking of, oh my god, here it goes, Apex Legends is gonna be doomed. It's terrifying, and that's very common among the Apex players community. So the main takeaway of Apex Legends by April 2020 is that it is a lovely game that started small and it's now gaining notoriety because it's delightful playing style. But if EA doesn't fix these bugs and continue working with that poor netcode, it tends to fade out. I hope that doesn't happen because I really like the experience of playing an FPS shooter game with arcade characteristics with my friends. And Apex Legends actually brings that in a pretty unique way. If you have liked the video, please click on the like button and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I see you on the next one.